So just come up through Menston, like the sort of central roads there in Menston. This is the primary school. We've got a lovely little meadow and walks and that around the back of the primary school. Little seats around trees and things like that in little areas. So that's the primary school there. Menston Primary School. Like a different part of Menston I've never really walked along. Bungalows all along here, mainly. See the top of the High Roads Tower there. This is like a new development that crammed in. So the difference, the brick, like they put the nice stone on the front street, behind it is the brick. Crammed in there. We're going to go down Home Farm Lane. Horses in flower. Old farmhouses and things there. Hawthorn is in flower, white flower. Just come off that road there, Home Farm Lane. Follow this public footpath down. It'll take us towards High Roads, but like a little route around the back of High Roads, like a circular walk. This is just taking us back to this circular walk right now, which goes down the back of the woods around High Roads. So it's Sunday morning, nice temperature, warm. So this woodland area is just hidden behind there. Quite some distance that way is all the sort of High Roads complex, and this is just a sort of lovely country walk, meadows and all that, and nice views around the back of it. And sort of that direction is Guiseley, and I think down there where the trees are just there's a little stream that runs along. What it does is it sort of coming this way, but then it doubles back on itself. So it goes down there, and it goes back along that way, and it goes past St Mary's High School, and then back towards where we are, the road near where the Mormon church is, and all that path that goes around the back of Sainsbury's and things down there, before heading down to Otley Golf Course and down to River Wharf. So it's sort of strange that it's like, it's almost like there's a big U-turn going back, and not completely the opposite direction, the way it's flowing now, just where the land lies. So it goes down there, and then bends round and comes back completely up that way. Oh, that's the little stream. That's the walk we just come down there. People have just walked up that way, maybe there's a footpath up that way, and there's this little pool here. So that's where the stream was, just run down there. Maya Beck, and then it just like bends round, goes all the way back towards our house. Yeah. So we're coming up here now to like one of the access roads that takes you by car into Hyroids, and there's like sort of football pitches and cricket pitches and things like that along here. So sort of one of the main entrances, there's a car going along, look, to the estate, which was just a mental hospital for a long time. Fantastic building, but then it was empty for a lot of years, but then they did it all out and made it all into accommodation, and they built some extra buildings around it and things, but mainly used the old fantastic Victorian stone and all that, and repurposed it up here. So I'll just show you this. This is sort of like the main original entrance with the tower, the clock tower and all that. Look at that, what a building that is, eh? And that's just one small part of it, and it's all been turned into like flats and houses and accommodation and everything all in there. And the whole complex, which is a massive complex, that's what's happened. Somebody's mowing the lawn up there, look, making the stripes. You wonder why he's doing it with such a little lawnmower, all that. Do you know what I mean? It's like a tiny little one doing all that there. Very large plant pots here. Clock tower bit, and this is the other bit. There's like loads of amazing buildings. Besides the plant pots, look. A tremendous ceiling height in these buildings. So yes, this is where, if we walked that way, we would have come across the sort of football pitches. There's a cricket pitch just here. I think they're looking at making a little pavilion thing here instead of this hut. This is where you can see where they've got the sort of old buildings being used, but then just next to it they built these other additional houses. So this part of the complex, and those there being built, those kind of apartments and things there. So they've used the old complex, but then added to it as well. But it's a big area. I mean, look at the sort of copper features up there, and all that bell towers and whatever they are. This is now, we haven't explored the whole of the estate, the high road estate. We've just come through a little bit of it. So it goes on a long way. But this road is the other access road and takes you past little tennis courts, which are just on the right here, which you can use. And there's these walks that take you back into the sort of main village of Menston. There's various routes you can go along through here. So that's the tennis court there, and then St Mary's is just there, yeah. So St Mary's High School, just the end of the road there. Just there. And that's the main A65 going along. So yeah, we'll hold up.
Oh, you can bring them to play tennis. Yeah, if they get bored and to enjoy a room with them.
Just come out of there. It's gone green, so this brings you out to the Menston Park. They've put this little gate on here for safety. So we've just come across the park, and then we're now headed towards the post office, which is just there. Menston. And we'll head down there towards the railway station and over. Miss Porritt's field. Down to the station now. Still, the trains is half number that they normally would be because of the closure. The landslip near Esholt, or the Emmerdale pub and that was, yeah. But so yes, there's half number of trains. So trains running from Ilkley to Leeds are fine, but the ones that run from Ilkley to Bradford, they can't operate. So there's a replacement bus service instead. It's been going on for months. It's supposed to have been completed by March, but still happening. So this path goes round to the Brooklands estate, which is the estate next to ours. Go back now.